So, Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hope that you would be doing good. Today we are going to study the next source of law from the list over there. We have started a series of the lecture about to know about the sources of law or Sharia in Islam, or use of hadith and Quran in legal thinking, how we can formulate, how we can make law in our day-to-day life over there. So, third source of law is known as Ijma. Got it? So you need to write down start. Ijma is the third source of law, which is also known as the secondary source of law or dependent source of law over there. So now what is the meaning of word ijma? So basically ijma word is derived from word jama, which mean gathering in opinion. Okay, consensus of opinion of Islamic scholar. For example, when many people used to get together at one place in order to find a solution, and in the end they got agree on a solution, that is known as ijma. Gathering of learned Muslim scholar, that activity is known as ijma. Jama ho jana, ikathe ho jana at one place over there. Okay, so next point we're having with us, when it can be done. We know that actually ijma is the third source of law. It is a dependent sources over there. So when it can be put into action, this is the most important point over there, because in ijma the scholar of each and every time of each and every country, they are going to decide, they are going to make law over there. There must be some specific condition in which we can use this option of ijma, of making the law over there. So there are some specific conditions over there. For example, when Quran and Sunnah are silent on a specific issue, mean that we don't have the direct instructions of Quran, we don't have the direct instructions of the hadith and Sunnah about a specific matter over there. So how we need to solve that matter? Because we used to face many issues in our day-to-day life, and we don't have direct exact information about that matter in the Quran and in the hadith. So what will happen? Then ijma will come over there in order to solve the matters. Then ijma will help us to find out the solution over there. Got it? So when Quran and Sunnah are silent about some specific topic or about some specific point, then we need to use the ijma in order to solve our matter. Okay, so another very important point, that it should not be against Quran, hadith, Sunnah and other ijma, etc. So whatever the scholars they are going to make the law, they must keep one point in their mind, that ijma cannot be against Quran and Sunnah, because ijma is dependent sources. They are ijma can be done by the help of Quran and hadith. So the decision cannot be against the primary source. The decision cannot be against the basic sources of Islam. They are Quran and Sunnah over there, because ijma is dependent and Quran and hadith are independent. So dependent cannot be go against the independent over there. If you do that, you are making the wrong ijma over there. Got it? Okay, and then who can do this? Who can do the ijma? This is another heading we are having with us, that who is worthy, who is got the ability or power to do the ijma. Scholars of Islam, they can do the ijma. The people who are having the knowledge of Quran, hadith, fiqh, history, etc. and other knowledge, previous ijma and other things, they got the knowledge, they got the authority to do the ijma, because whenever they are going to do ijma, they must have each and everything in your mind. Then their ijma will be acceptable by the people over there. Got it? Okay. Now move towards another point. They are the examples. So we need to have some examples in our pocket in order to understand actually how ijma being made by in different eras, in different people over there. Got it? For example, we are having with us examples from the classical time, from the old time, and from the modern era. The examples from the classical time are Battle of Trench. At the time of the Battle of Trench, Holy Prophet dug the trench after the consultation with the companions over there. So this can be the example of ijma, that Hazrat Sulaiman Farsi said we need to dig the trench. Then after consultation with the other companion, Holy Prophet said, okay, that's a good idea. So they got agree on a solution after discussion on a specific matter over there. Number two, example number two, compilation of the Holy Quran. So in the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq, Quran was compiled into a book form. You have studied about that. It was not his sole decision of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, but for the first time it was Hazrat Umar who started things. Then Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, actually he got agree. Then he appointed Hazrat Zaid bin Sabit. Then he made announcement, each and everyone needs to bring whatever they are having in their houses about Quran. So this is how that was the example of Ijma from the time of companions over there, from the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. Then comes Namaz Tarawih in congregation. So basically, in the time of the Holy Prophet and the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, people used to offer Tarawih prayer all alone. But when the time of Hazrat Umar came over there, he started the congregational prayer for the Tarawih namaz. That Tarawih namaz, it can be offered in congregation. So when he started this, everyone got agree with him and they started to offer prayer in congregation over there. This can be the example of Ijma from the time of Hazrat Hazrat Umar. Example number 4, 2 azans of Friday prayers. So before the time of Usman, there was only one Friday prayer over there in the time of Holy Prophet, Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Umar. Okay, when the time of Usman came, the Medina expanded over there. People actually started to work out in the market, in the bazaars. So there was a huge population in the city of Medina. So it was difficult for them to respond on the first azan of the Friday prayer. So with the suggestion that actually we need to start 2 azans for the Friday prayer. First azan will let the people know that there will be a second azan after 15 or 30 minutes over there. So they can prepare themselves easily for the Jummah prayer. So this is how 2 azans of Friday prayer started in the history of Islam in the time of Hazrat Usman. Okay, now let's come towards example from the modern era, in today's era. For example, blood transfer. It is forbidden in Islam that you can't point out a weapon or a knife towards a Muslim over there, because the honor and the life of the Muslim has been protected by Allah Almighty and the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. But in order to save the life of someone, we can donate the blood in order to save the people of someone over there. Got it? So this is the example of Ijma. The people of different era and times, scholars, they got agree that in order to save the life of a person, that we need to take out the blood of someone. This is the first example. Then come organ transplant. So it is forbidden in Islam to cut down the dead body, or to donate cut the amount of the dead body, but also alive person. But in order to, because this is a time of modern era, the technology has been crossing the limits of everything over there. So by organ transplant, you can save the life of the people. For example, liver transplant. For example, kidney can be given to someone. It can be donated to someone over there. So this is another example of Ijma in the modern era. Then come the IVF. The people, the husband and wife, those who are not having child, they can adopt this method in order to have the child, IVF. And this being permitted by the Muslim scholar under specific conditions over there. Then come moon sighting. So you know that actually in Pakistan, there is a committee who used to saw the moon before the Eid al-Fitr over there. So that committee had different members in different parts of the Pakistan. They used to have consultation among each other. Then they got agree that moon has been seen in the Pakistan or not. Then they used to announce over there that moon has been seen. So that is why sometimes it used to take too much time. They used to make announcement in the middle of the night, because they want to confirm, they want to get agree on each and everything over there. Last but not least, Islamic banking. Though this can be also the example of Islamic Ijma, that Muslim scholars say you can do banking but in a proper way, in an Islamic way. So these are the examples of modern era and modern time over there. ठीक है जी? Now let's start towards importance. So what is the benefits of Ijma? What is the importance of Ijma in Islamic community or in Islamic history? Number 1, the activity of Ijma shows that Islam is a flexible religion who got the strength, who got the ability to solve the matter of different people in different time. It got the flexibility, it got the power over there. Okay. Number 2, can solve the time of issues of every time. So ijma is because Islam is a flexible religion. That is why ijma got the ability to solve the issues of each and every time easily. Unite people. Okay, yes. So because of ijma mean gathering of scholars at one specific place. So it's used to unite people as well of different opinion by logics and by evidence. Then last but not least, it's used to create ease to the life of the Muslim, because there are many issues which has been solved by the ijma and Muslim got many benefits. Muslims life actually started to feel some kind of a easiness. So easy create ease, create a space from the Muslims. Okay, there are many references in this regard. You can read them from page 34 to 36. For example, 3:159, 42:38, and the book of Abu Dawud, and etc. So these are the references as far as ijma is concerned. Last but not least, types of ijma. So there are 3 types of ijma which has been discussed by the writer in your book: ijma of the companions, ijma of the jurist, and ijma of the people. So my dear students, this is the ijma, the secondary source of law, the dependent source of Islam. So tomorrow we are going to study about the third source of law, that is known as qiyas. Until then, Allah Hafiz.